Hey, hey, John Marsh here. So I'm going to give a breakdown of the Marsh Matrix. So this is the Marsh Matrix, you know, because I wrote Marsh Matrix at the top. So the Marsh Matrix is combined of timing, condition, location, and price. I've said it a lot. These are the four factors that you look at when buying a home, selling a home, and especially when you're investing. So I've got some color coding. It may be hard to see, but so what we're going to look at right now is timing. So timing runs a positive axis in the middle, and then out to here, it becomes a negative. So right now as a buyer, you have poor timing, just in general because of our market the way that it is. So out here, it's a positive and then a negative towards the middle. So as we move out, we're going positive. So right now as a buyer, you can expect to get a property in good condition and should want a property in good condition. But this has an inverse relationship. So when you get something that's in a good location, you want it to also be in a good condition. If your timing is poor, expect your price to be high. So when you're looking at this, you create a box out here. And so your timing's poor, it's okay, it's just how it is. So you want it to be in good condition. You want it to be in a good location, and thus you're going to have to pay a higher price. This section out here that I've got in pink, this is your profit potential. So this is how much money that you can make in the future. So when I'm looking at it from an investor perspective, ideally what I want is I want the best timing. I want poor condition because then I can put money in it to make it better. I want it to be in a bad location that's going to get better. So like historic Southside's going through a redevelopment period. I want it to be bad but getting better. And then my price, I want to be able, I want my price, I want to have the best price that I can, which is the lowest price. So when I'm looking at a seller, this box right here is the seller box. So this is where sellers are at right now. They have really good timing, thus they can get the price that they want. Now in order to get that, they're going to have good location and good condition. Now the more you can bring condition in and location in, so if the location's not that great, the condition can be less. But if the location's really good and it's really good schools, you gotta have really good condition. So this purple represents the seller potential. That's how much money how much profit a seller can expect to get because my laser pointer died, no big deal. So they're covering the spread, right? So the sellers have good timing, the buyers have poor timing, so they get to collect the profit in this box. The condition's good, but they get to collect the profit over here from where the buyer had to take it. On the pricing, they get to price it great, the buyer's got to take it on the chin. The location, they're in a good location, but the buyers are always pushing for better and better locations as you go. So the seller, this is where they're at, and this is what they can make. So I'm looking at a buyer, and people ask me, well, how much should I pay for this house? Well, it depends. Where are you at in the matrix? Like, where do you want to be? So on timing, you want to face the reality. Whatever the reality is, just know where you're at, know where you're going, be aware of what market you're in. When you're looking at condition, if the location is good, the condition has to be too. If the location's not as good, the condition can be lesser. When you're looking at price, you always want to negotiate if possible. If you're coming in, trying to run an FHA offer in a highly desirable hot area, you may or may not be able to negotiate price that much. At that point, you want to try to negotiate terms, which is really included in the price portion. And then location, you always want to buy the best location that you can. Unless there's an area that you're willing to live in that may not be the best location, but is going to continue to develop as you go. So that's kind of just a real quick and less than 5-minute breakdown of the Marsh Matrix and how it breaks out. Please let me know if you have any questions. You can reach me at 817-527-1337 or on Facebook at The Marsh Team. If you just put in The Marsh Team, you'll get it. Thanks. Create a great day.